Hey Copper Nerds, it's been a while since I've had a glass of whiskey and talked to you guys about channel stuff, so it's Friday. We've had some significant changes in our viewership in the last 48 hours, and I'm going to have some whiskey and talk to you about it. Let's get into it. So this Jim Bridger whiskey is coming to us from Bozeman Spirits in Bozeman, Montana. Some friends of mine own and operate that distillery over in the Bozeman, Montana region. Yeah, it's been kind of a crazy 48 hours. I had a conservation video for my 1823 N2, a problem coin that I picked up on the cheap knowing I could help it out a bit. Probably tomorrow I'll have an update video on this, but we have come a long ways from that built-up corrosion up in the stars that was so thick it was actually as high as the devices, and it's down to virtually nothing in most areas. Of course, our toning that we had on there is going to need to be recolored a little bit, but it wasn't particularly nice looking original toning. It was just, again, a problem coin that had active corrosion, and we've been dealing with it. But that video got like 3,000 views in 48 hours compared to the usual couple hundred. And out of the woodwork came the negativity, which has always been something I talked about freely on the channel, is I don't tolerate negativity. This is a hobby for me. This is not a monetized channel. I make nothing on the channel. I spend money to keep the channel going. And I just don't enjoy dealing with people who are going to be pricks about stuff. And I'm not going to. I don't have to. Again, nobody has to follow this channel if they don't want to. This channel really was started for my copper nerd buddies, and that's what it's going to continue to cater to, is the copper nerds, not, you know, the crazy angry mob. Don't touch your coins. You're ruining your coins. I don't get it. So I'm gonna try this whiskey here. It really is great, as always. Looks like it was 90 proof and aged for 8 years. This really is good stuff. Okay. I am going to anonymize and post one of the comments that bothered me a bit, so I responded to it. And then it just kept devolving, and this person is no longer able to see the channel, and that's just kind of how I roll. So let me insert that for you. So no, that's incorrect. An acetone soak that might impair some toning on a otherwise, you know, problematic coin, such as this one. I could strip this down to raw copper and have it brown again soon if I need to. I don't do it just for fun, but if I've got active growing corrosion, I have to deal with that. Otherwise, you end up with real heavy pitting that continues to pit until you actually neutralize the corrosion. This coin, at some point, was covered in active corrosion. It's been removed, and this coin is in a good state of conservation right now. It is not getting worse. It will stay like this as long as it is properly cared for forever. So no, we're not devaluing coins by actually conserving off active corrosion. You have to do it. Your coin's gonna get worse if you don't. So yeah, that is an ignorant statement. But you know, I responded to it fairly firmly, and then I got quite the response after that. Let's check that out. So the premise that most collectors want a blackened, soiled coin is outrageous, and it's incorrect. As always, I say repeatedly, don't work on a coin that you're not prepared to damage. That's always the premise before you conserve anything. If you're not comfortable doing conservation, send it off to someone to do it. But if you're dealing with a $100 coin, nobody's going to do conservation work that's going to you know, increase the value of that $100 corroded coin to something that makes it worth hiring someone to do conservation. That's why we're doing some experimenting on this channel, and that's why I'm showing you what I'm doing to my coins. I'm messing with my coins. I'm not telling you to do it to your coins. I just want you to see what results I'm getting using some fairly safe processes. Again, the coin we're working on has had no damage whatsoever. I had a little bit of a scuff in the toning on one of the stars that I don't think actually damaged copper. I think it displaced a little bit of toning, but I'm not worried about it. But just that's I don't enjoy engaging with people who behave like this, and this is a fun channel. It's supposed to be for fun. Again, it's for me and my copper nerds to talk about nerdy copper stuff. And if that's not the world you want to discuss coins in, then go find somewhere else to talk about it. I don't deal with trolling. I don't deal with heckling. I don't deal with aggressive arguments at this channel. I'm just gonna block you like I blocked this guy. But let's check out the next response. So I need to do something else if I won't listen to people heckle me over stuff that I am, you know, from the very beginning being very forthright about. I'm messing with my coins to show you what happens. I'm not dealing with anything that is conditionally important. You know, and whether or not I need to be polite to all of my viewers, I'm going to get one thing straight. I don't care about my viewers. I care about my copper nerds. I care about those of you who are part of the early copper community. But just because someone views one of my videos, I don't care about that. I appreciate all of my copper nerd friends and followers and subscribers who I engage with pleasantly every single day and have for months on this channel. But what happened was that we had that one big video. Our subscribers increased 10% overnight, which is awesome. But again, this is not a monetized channel. I don't make any money. I don't care about how many subscribers I have. I just want the subscribers that do follow this channel to be here for the same reason that I am here, which is to be copper nerds, talk about early American copper coins, talk a little bit about owner level conservation stuff, and show you the results that I'm getting. Take away what you will from these videos. But don't act like I'm a public servant who owes it to anybody to have someone talking crap in the comments to me. I don't. I'll block you. I don't care. I don't care if we're back to having the original 100 subscribers that we did have, as long as it's a friendly, civil environment. So that's the takeaway. I'm just going to throw this video up just sort of as a PSA, since we've had a bit of a demographic shift in the channel recently. And that's just growing pains. It's how it's going to be. It's fine. But if you're going to stick around and be part of the channel, you got to be positive. You got to be polite. You got to be respectful. Otherwise, we don't need you. Not just me. We, the copper nerd community, do not need the heckling and the arguing. Let's be civil. If you can't be civil, you know, move along. Thanks for checking this one out. I'll talk to you a bit more in the comments. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.